Hello everyone, this is Carmelo from Chimeras Customs and Chimeras Comics, here today with another action figure review. I have Tombstone from the new Spider-Man Marvel Legends Infinite series Build a Vulture Wing Wave. I was super excited about this figure. My brother had no idea who this character was, but he's one of two comic book villains in the wave, the other being the Beetle. And I was really excited for both of them, because not only do I consider them classic Spider-Man villains, the Beetle reminds me of Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, and Tombstone reminds me of the 90s animated series. But also, these guys never got figures from Toy Biz either. So it's been my entire toy collecting career of like 15 years plus of not having these guys. 15 years of like adult collecting, I guess. I'm not counting when I was a little kid and just ripping them apart and bashing them together. So they have made these guys. So I'm really excited for Tombstone. He uses the like plus size body sculpt that Hasbro uses. I think you've seen this before on Venom and Captain Britain, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, guys. Which is great. The bigger sculpt also makes the figure more solid. Does not sacrifice mobility, though. Still plenty of posability on this guy. No paint, as usual with the black. They just kind of let it do its own thing. Kind of disappointing. Maybe something we could do about that in a little customizing. He has cuffs on his wrists and ankles that appear to be like separate pieces, which is cool. He's got kind of the biker look that he had. Even his belt appears to be, the belt appears to be sculpted on. I take that back, guys. The belt is sculpted on here. But he's got this collar here. This is a separate piece that's inside, and it's very rigid. It is not very posable. But it does not impede the movement of his head at all, except I guess if you wanted him to look literally straight up. But, you know, I don't think that's necessary. Great paint apps on the stone texture skin. His face and his exposed chest have a very cool Tombstone texture to them. They are painted. I think the head sculpt is great. Really captures the character. Has a great sneer. Has that kind of pig nose thing he's got going on. Very, very cool. Even down to the eyebrows. Gotta be honest, I'm a little tempted to put him in a suit, because even though this is his classic look as like a biker enforcer, I really like this version of him that like graduated to being a top mob boss and eventually the father of the second Beetle from the Superior Foes of Spider-Man, who I'd done a review of. And I think that comic is great, so I kind of want to see Tombstone in a suit. Also, I could definitely use this body sculpt. I'm a little reluctant because it is pretty cool. And if I put him in a suit, it's going to have to be on like a Jakks Pacific wrestling figure or something, because they'll have the bulkier size that he's going to need. I can't pop this on a Marvel Legends suit figure like a chameleon or something. He'll just have this giant head and this dainty little body. It won't work. So I'm a little tempted. I might do something like that. Maybe even something with interchangeable heads. But, you know, I'm unlikely to change my display that often, so I'm probably just going to use the figure as a base to customize something else. So that's it for Tombstone. Stay tuned. We have more reviews coming your way. We also have an awesome Spider-Man vs. the Shocker fan film I hope you like in the comments. Nicholas directed it, choreographed the fight, starred as Spider-Man, and now he's got his own YouTube channel, Nick's Picks, where we're going to have a lot more short films coming your way. Also, my first original graphic novel, Magnificent, is coming out this fall. So I hope you'll like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, subscribe to us on YouTube, so that we can keep you up to date. And hopefully we continue to give you free, good content that you love. Thanks very much, and we'll talk to you soon.